So what about? I mean, should we bring up Super Squad or?
Oh my
Oh
God.
dear God,
When you mentioned doing this little thing, like that was pretty much the first thing I thought about was talking about Super Squad.
Which parts?
The part where we heard the entire story of, oh man, I was in jail, like I smoked coke and I was doing all this stuff. And I got in jail, man. I was huge. I was in prison and I lifted weights. And then we saw the picture of him from the land and he
Emaciated?
looked like a stage 4 cancer patient.
He looked.
what? Don't all tough guys have bald heads?
Bald heads, 4 foot 2. Like,
Yeah, his bark was a little bigger than his bite.
and then the story of, he's like,
Oh, don't forget the story of revenge.
yes, he's like, man, it wasn't me hacking, dude. It wasn't me cheating. Like, my friggin' was it cousin? Like he
We
said,
played with him
Yeah.
too, didn't we? What was his
Who
name?
cares? He's a cousin.
oh yeah. He's like, he totally hacked my computer. He said he caught me like watching him and his girlfriend make out and jacking off, which is like
I
totally
know.
believable.
I thought he fucked his girlfriend. I thought it was
No,
a
he
little
was
more
in the
serious than
nope.
walking in on him or
He was
spying.
smashing tulips while he was pounding
Oh.
around.
Wait, Super Squad was?
Yeah. Dude, I distinctly remember. I will never forget that for like the rest of my life. I told him straight up, like, dude, I choose to believe that.
Okay. I don't even know what to say to that. I think at the time I thought,
What is there to say? I mean, we've had 10 years to think about it, and to this day, it's still as ridiculous as it was the first time.
I'm still stunned.
I always remember his. I've actually still got the photo uploaded somewhere. Dan Danger.
Oh.
Was that the one who wore the Star Trek
It wasn't a
shirt?
Star Trek shirt. It was just a soccer jersey, but at the time, he was made out to be the fucking Antichrist because nobody knew what it was, I guess, or nobody gave a fuck. And I don't remember exactly what it was that he said to bring down so much shit on himself, but
The key thing here, remember, is if Wallerdy does post this picture, we need to make it clear that this guy made the picture
Yeah,
himself. That's the most important.
yeah, that was so. That was didn't he? It's all. I want to see if I can find it. It's all has silver all around it and
He's
weird
got
out eyes.
like
Yeah.
hypnotic eyes.
Oh no, see, I'm thinking of somebody else. There was a guy with the Star Trek suit, the
Oh,
black
that's
guy.
something totally
And I think he
different.
even had Klingon ears.
That's Keith Cobb and
Oh, wasn't
Your
he one of
best
ours?
friend from
yeah,
back in the day.
he's
Yeah, he's still banned on my list.
he's what was his name? I know who you're talking about, the guy in the Star Trek. Yeah, there was a guy in a Star Trek uniform. And I don't remember where he came from, but he used to always ask Keith Cobb if he wanted to hang out or something like that. That's all I remember.
Why would anyone want to hang out with Keith Cobb?
They like really random, nonsensical conversation constantly. No, Super Squat and Dan Danger, there was something that happened between the two of them. I don't know if it was like talking about some sort of tournament or whether it was talking about CPL.
Dude, was that the
Yeah.
your keyboard cord?
But then one thing turns into another, and then Super Squat's threatening to strangle him with his own fucking power cords at this, hypothetical land. And it's one thing to do it like on comms, but he's like typing like Dan Danger, which is ridiculous. I mean, admittedly, Dan Danger is about as ridiculous as it gets, barring the guy that is in the Star Trek uniform. But uh, he's like blah blah blah, telling Super Squad he's an idiot and whatever, all this other stuff. And then Super Squat's typing back like, I'm going to kill you this way, and this is how I'm going to rape your fucking, family. I'm going to kill your
Yeah,
fucking
that's right.
kids. I'm going to eat them, and, basically the whole Mike Tyson spiel.
Yeah, molest
Yeah,
dogs
I
and
was like,
stuff.
well, I don't know, this fucking...
He went into like such vivid detail though. It was like he was basically just changing the names from a previous story.
The makings of a serial killer. The
I don't know
battlefield
if we ever heard
stories.
from Dan Danger again, or Super Squat, so I'm assuming one's dead, the other one's in
Yeah.
fucking Maximum security lockdown in Texas.
Yeah.
Supermax.
Working out, making
Don't say
fifis.
it in
It's
Texas.
okay.
I'm still
Supermax
here.
prisons. I don't think they get out of those.
I don't know. Super Squad was a man with a mission, that's for sure.
I thought.
I thought his mission was to beat cancer, to be in remission.
Hey, you remember that time he was talk shitting some little kid and he got the kid to give him his phone number and he started talking to the
I
kid?
don't remember this.
I think he said he was gonna rape the dad. Like, I wanna fuck you.
Oh, what, you don't want me to fuck you, little boy? Alright, I'll fuck you.
How about I come over? I'm gonna get into the jacuzzi. And we get real close.
Hey man, Super Squad bought me BFE. He's
Oh.
alright.
Wait, why did he buy you Battlefield Vietnam?
Yeah, well, I don't remember this.
I wasn't on allowance, so I didn't have any money. So he bought it for me.
Bruce didn't have any money, but he did have a webcam.
Whatever it takes.
You weren't supposed to know.
How
about
did
that.
did he send it to you, like physically, or
Yeah, he
hand
Hand
mailed
delivered
it to
it.
me. Well, he didn't. I
Yeah,
owned your
Super
address
Squad
on the
has
script.
your physical address? No wonder why you're worried.
It's probably like tattooed like in his inner thigh.
It's probably.
One day, my little concubine.
Are you trying to give me nightmares?
He's got a little hole like Shawshank.
I was just picturing him delivering it. I don't even know why this is twisted. Like the game is like.
What, to see your online friend of 10 plus years get raped in the ass by a fucking prison or a proclaimed
I was picturing
prison
him
convict?
like wrapping the cartridge up in his
Convict.
fucking schlonker, and then telling you you have to unwrap it.
How big is this fucking?
You
schlonker?
tell me. I didn't have him hand deliver a copy of Battlefield to my house.
It's stuck in my pocket, Bruce. You're gonna have to help me get it out.
With your face.
Christmas came early.
Your teeth will get a better grip than your hands.
Hey, calm down there, Waldo, dude.
It's funny because I can actually see it happening. That's what's so funny.
Didn't realize I gave off that impression.
Oh yes.
So we ended Battlefield. I think Bruce ended up on Team North American All Stars, and then I ended up with PFG, and then I quit, and then Ren kept the team going. I think.
Yeah,
Against my-
Ren stepped in. Alright, now we're gonna go on a Balaka snap tattoo. I got a plan. We're all gonna get on the boat, and we're all gonna shoot our guns. We're gonna be snipers. I've never seen.
Yeah.
Alright, we're on Midway. Alright, we don't need this battleship. Take this shit straight to the small island.
Beach it. We'll command you.
It was always fun playing Midway, by the way, because that's basically what ended up happening 6 months down the road. Both sides fucking spawn in, grab the carriers and the destroyers, and they just head straight to the fucking island, drive them right on top of it. Fucking turns over.
Well, it's funny in that game, like, everyone had mastered the art of fucking infantry, tanks, and planes, but ships and submarines,
No, they're,
as anyone's guess,
they're just
is
fucking
how to
mobile
make it
spawn
work.
points. And even then, I mean, it was, yeah, just beach them on the fucking island as quick as humanly possible, get as many guys out, flood it.
I remember having like a 10-minute fight in a match with a submarine. I was in one of the transports, and like he kept submerging and stuff, and I was throwing hand grenades at him. Like he was backing up, and then I'm going forward. It was like,
What, are
You
you
know
in
those
one of these
massive
fucking
radio-
little dinghy boats?
yeah.
Oh,
You
I think I
can't
actually
kill
killed
him
him
with
all.
hand grenades.
No,
No,
he
he-
got
Oh.
on the boat and he died because I remember
Yeah.
it blew him up.
he probably didn't know how to hit the torpedoes, and he just decided to get out and take his fucking chances with small arms.
He couldn't figure out the mechanism of the submarines because they're so complex. He's like, dude, screw this. I'm just
Who
gonna swim
gets-
up and knife him.
Who's the one fucking guy, by the way, that you remember who, you asked him what his specialty was, and he said ships.
Shit.
No, starts with a K, ends in
Mall.
a Rispy Cream Killer.
Krispy Kreme killer.
Guys, I've been in the Navy. I read books about this since I was 4 years old.
You should do one of his rants. Do one of his rants.
Look,
Oh, God, fucking monkey fuck.
that picture where he like, you see his underwear pile behind him while he's wearing an Indiana Jones fedora.
It's fucking serious business when he goes to the game. He has to dress up.
Dude, I remember we were doing a walkthrough on Battle Axe, and like, you know, we just go around like in the, I don't know,
Yeah.
intermittent time, we kill each other, whatever. So dude, like, obviously he can't hit the side of a barn, so I'm sitting there, like, I kill him like 4 times in a row. He switches sides and starts TKing the shit out of me.
Well, Bruce.
This guy had a temper like you would never. Oh, you want me to tell a story
Well,
about
we'll
like
hold off on that. We'll lead up to that, and you can finish. But it's the same deal. Bruce and I would play with this guy, and like you said, your story, like we're in fucking Vent together, and
Yeah, and like when we play, it's like the idea is to be on the same team, so like you're not playing against each other. And this
Yeah.
genius somehow every time would manage to get himself on the other team, and for whatever reason he would play against his squad of like 4 guys and
of
try to
which
take him on by
he's
himself.
couldn't take on fucking one guy. You know, he couldn't do fucking one, let alone like go against a team of couple dudes. But even if we were on the same team. Even if you're on the same team, the brilliance behind it was that we would go into the matches and we would not have like we'd be in comms with him, but he wouldn't know that we're basically in there, and he would start calling us fucking hackers and monkey fuck cock suck dick shits,
Oh,
and then he'd start fucking TKing us.
So you know we're in here, right, Crispy? And he's like, "Oh hi,
yeah.
how you doing?"
Yeah, I remember using like the
Cum
you know, like the
connoisseurs.
connoisseurs. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
There's cum
you know,
connoisseur and piss connoisseur.
Oh,
Fuck.
we would fucking
And
we
he'd
would
like-
ghost him.
Yeah.
with,
He'd be like-
Smurf names.
These
Pretty much
guys,
connoisseurs.
these connoisseurs, they're in
Like dinosaurs, Crispy. He's like, oh, I don't care what the fuck. They're the goddamn hacking is what they're doing. Like, Crispy, that's me. That is me.
I
Oh
can
yeah,
tell.
oh yeah, I'm gonna show this fucking hacker what's what. Get over here, you fucking hacking son of a goddamn monkey bitch.
Everything
You
was
want
a
some
monkey.
goddamn donkey dick up your donkey ass butt, you
And then,
piece of shit.
You realize, like, it's been 10 years. There's a good chance he has died from diabetes.
how old was he at the time? And where did he come from?
He must have been like one of the older guys, I think, at
He-
least in his 30s.
I was just,
I thought he was around
he
like
was late
yeah,
30s, early 40s
36.
at the time. He's in his fucking 50s now.
Yeah.
That's if he hasn't had a heart attack yet.
Huh. It's possible.
I mean, if you think like we've gotten angry in our videos, I mean, we have nothing on Krispy
that
Kreme
dude is
Killer.
Freaking match just waiting to go off, and anything can set this dude off at any time. Even
I can imagine like maybe 5 years ago he's playing like Gunbound. And he fires a mortar or something, and the wind takes it. And he's just like, mother effing mother, and then like his heart just explodes.
found face first to this keyboard. I can actually see that.
How does this fucking boomerang bot keep launching shots to the left side of the screen and then it
There's no
fucking curves
goddamn
around
fucking
and
way
hits
anybody
me
could be
in the
better
face?
than I am, motherfucking hackers.
Yeah.
The what was that? What was what were the electric guys that we did, by the way? JD?
JD.
JD?
Yeah, that's what it was called, JD. Yeah,
no,
it was
the electric
just
guys,
JD.
the Badookas. Yeah.
Oh, you mean the grub? Yeah, the I don't know
Whatever
what it was
it was.
called.
Yeah,
It's
that
the
was a lot
fucking
of
grub
fun, though.
snake. What, launching high angle shots to do like 2 damage so we can
Well,
get
no.
150 gold bonuses?
You get all
We're
4
getting
guys
high
to
angles.
be the electricity guys, and then it's just massive damage all the time.
Oh yeah. Yeah. that guy was
But
ridiculous.
anyway, this isn't the gunbound discussion. Well, that'll be
That's for another
part
day.
2.
Today we
Gunbound.
discussed Gunbound.
By the way, guess who was the fucking? I remember, all right, everybody, we're gonna play some Gunbound, and guess who came rolling in every time? Fucking no, it was fucking Bruce. Isn't
So
there
like
just
Hagbarn?
fucking murdering it, playing Gunbound day and night to get his like ninja gear or whatever it was, and he's got his stupid
Okay.
little fucking hat on that's turning circles a million miles an hour, and the sword sticking out the back of his fucking vehicle.
Okay, okay. You must have me confused with someone else because I did
All right,
not play
then, Crispy
Gunbound
Kim
that
was right,
much.
You're a hacker. He was on to something.
You've been playing video games with a convicted fucking hacker all
No,
these
so
years, and you
PFG,
never knew.
so that ends, and then whatever happened. So apparently there was this episode of time that I am not aware of, where I said I didn't want to lead. Okay. I didn't want anything to do with this
You
shit
didn't
stain
wanna lead.
that was
I
left over,
just-
like I said, from my empire, from my kingdom.
Yeah.
There was no empire.
He comes in, guys. We gotta have a real serious conversation. I have calluses on my hand from hanging on to DB's coattails.
That's how it went verbatim. I can't do this anymore.
I can vouch for this.
Yeah,
Do you
I
remember that sig I had with you? Where like,
Yeah.
dude, I photoshopped.
Let's hope that never surfaces.
DB,
that
you
was
gotta
brilliant.
find the Mongoloid helmet.
I know, dude. Like, I remember getting them from Gink. I'm like, dude, I have to have a copy of all this. And then I was like, you have to take this down from the server.